Hello, welcome. We're back for some Marvel Crisis Protocol. It's been a little while, but we have Shane and we have Eric. Say hello, people.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. No face, no face. So, we'll jump straight into it. We are playing, Meteors, and we're playing Cube. So, Spider Foes, you have taken Goblin, Rhino, Venom with a cheeky Juggernaut, all the fisting. I am making a ruckus, brace for impact, patch up, lethal for a sec. In the other corner, what have you taken? You are Cabal?
Cabal.
Red Skull Cabal?
Yep.
He's got Ultron, Sin, Mysterio, Crossbones, and what are your tactics cards, sir?
We've got Illicit Tech, Patch Up to Ash and Cinder, The Grand Illusion, and Sacrifice.
Nice. Okay, so we are using, for the origin bombs, those old civilian tokens there across the centre, and then there are 5 cubes in that location, and 1 in the centre under the origin bomb.
So we've got Ultron and Mysterio on my left, Red Skull, Crossbones and Sin on my right. Yeah, and we're gonna steal some things.
Rhino is helping with construction. Venom and Goblin are bin main, and Juggernaut just wants some tacos.
Yeah, sounds legit. Okay, so we possibly won't come back during the first turn, but if anything exciting happens, we sure will. We're going to go into turn 1. We'll be back soon. We've had an activation by the Red Skull. He fiddled with his cube.
Yep, took
Got
a damage.
some power, took a damage. He teleported forward Crossbones. Then he double moved and picked up a central cube. Tech. Okay, so Juggernaut moved forward, picked up a cube because he got 2 power for moving. He then shuffled a little bit further and he flipped the objective. We're using Hex for the Spider Foes. So Sin activated, double moved, flipped an objective over there, and then Partners in Crime to Crossbones, who picked up a cube and then double moved to be within 2 of his friends. Double tick. We're going back to the foes. So Rhino has just single moved, picked up a cube, and he's just biding his time because he doesn't like being outnumbered 3-1. Sensible. So there's just Mysterio and Ultron. Let's see what they do. So Mysterio just double moves up, picks up a cube. Venom cinematically has double moved onto a Digger. So it's just Ultron and Goblin to go. So Ultron has double moved and flipped the centre, gets his tick, and it's just Goblin to go. Let's see what he can do. So Goblin's moved forward, and for the first attack of the game, we've got some pumpkin bombs going into Red Skull. So this is physical. How many dice have you got?
4.
Okay, and how much does
How much physical defense does Red Skull have?
Yes.
4.
Okay, let's see it then.
Is this before damage is dealt or not yet?
Right dice are rolled first.
Yeah, you roll your dice. Okay. Things. Okay. So you've got 1 crit there, so you need to roll an extra one in for that, and you're rolling an extra in there.
Pull that hit out.
Okay, nice. Right, so this isn't a hit, but you've got 4 hit. Yeah, he's not making him re-roll, so it's just taking the 1. Okay, so that's that. So that is turn. Priority is going to stay with Cabal. We'll divvy up the points. So how many do you have there, sir?
So I've got 3 cubes and 2 bombs.
Okay, so
So
it's
it's 5.
5. And the foes?
2 cubes in a person.
So 3.
3. Okay, so it's 5-3 going into turn 2. Okay, so damage has been dealt from the cubes, power's been gained from that, and power from the power phase. And we're dipping into turn 2 for the Cabal.
Yep.
Okay, so Ultron is activated and he is energy blasting Venom.
Yep.
He does have cover. Let's see this. So 2. Okay,
No crits.
so
No crits.
no crits. So you get 1 block.
So 1 damage.
So you take 1 and gain a power. He's not quite within range 3 for the crackback, unfortunately.
I think we're just going to do it again.
Okay, same again. Oof. Okay. That's lots. 1 blocked.
So for 4, so that's 3.
Takes 3 more.
And you're incinerated.
Okay. So here's an incineration token. Stick that by him. And you take 3 and get 3 power. Oh, they've powered him up. So many snacks. So he spent 3 for a patch up on Red Skull, and that ends his turn. So we're going to go over to the spider foes and see if Venom can, get patched up. So Goblin is activating, and he's going to throw a pumpkin into Ultron. Crit. So that's 2, but he does get the trigger. So what does the wild do?
Enemy card regains one of the following special conditions: bleed, poison, or incinerate.
I'm immune to bleed and poison, so you probably pick incinerate.
I would assume, okay, so yeah.
Hit him again.
Crit and wild. I get nothing.
Okay.
So I guess another incinerate if it makes any difference.
No, it
no.
doesn't, no. But you did do 2 damage.
2 damage.
So that'll be 2 power and 2 damage. So patch up, spent, Goblin on Venom.
So take the damage off as well.
Take the damage off and give him his tick. We're going over to the Cabal.
Range. Oh yes, we're in range.
So Red Skull has activated. He's tapped the cube.
Took a
Yeah.
damage.
Took a damage, and now he's unleashing the cube on poor Venom, who's on fire. 1 dice energy defense. Okay, let's see it.
Oh my god, that's bad.
Come on, you can do this. He's got it. No, he's not. You take a damage, you get a power. Now, are you within 3? You weren't within 3, were you?
No.
We already knew that.
So that's 1 damage. So I gain a power. And I get to throw you short.
Ooh.
Clunk into Rhino.
Dirty. Okay, so he's size 3, is he, Venom? It's the little... Yes, he is. So, Rhino has to roll his red defense.
And it's size +1, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it'll
for
be
damage.
4
For
damage. So he blocks 1. So Rhino will take 3, and Venom will take 1. Red Skull is Cosmic Blast in the Green Goblin. So this will be Goblin's
Energy defense.
energy. So 3 again.
Get a wild and a crit. And that's it.
So 2. Take 2. And
So I roll a wild. So you lose a power on Green Goblin. And I gain 1. And I gain another 1 for doing damage.
And that is the end of the Red Skull's turn. So we have a Juggernaut, a Venom, and a Rhino. 2 of which are high on power. Let's see what they do. Juggernaut's activated. He's moved forward. And now he's gonna nothing stops the Juggernaut on Mysterio. He doesn't have the power to pay for the...
Well, I'm the Juggernaut first.
That's what I mean, sorry. I'm the Juggernaut. Yes, that's 3.
I haven't rolled any blanks.
You haven't.
That's annoying.
So it'll be 3. So you take 2.
Okay.
And because I got a wild, 4 damage total then.
Yeah. So he's gone in with nothing stops the Juggernaut and done an extra damage. So that's 3 taken total. I think he's. Oh no, that was his go, wasn't it? He's not got any more. Yeah, he moved first. Okay. There may have been a more effective way of doing it. Apologies if there was, and I've not played him for a long time. Okay, so Cabal. We just saw the unstoppable momentum for the extra 3 dice. There you go. You can't change the past.
There we go.
Okay, as we were. Sin has moved. She targeted Rhino, but we have had a lethal protector. So Venom has popped across and has become the target. So it's a physical attack.
Yep.
Versus your physical defense -1 for incinerate. 2. You get 2.
Right.
For so many snacks, do you have to take damage, or do you just have to have been hit?
After an attack against this card is resolved.
Okay.
So I'll spend 2 power.
So we think that rapid fire triggers before so many snacks.
Yep. Never mind.
Nothing.
I get another power.
Now we have so many snacks.
So it means I can attack. So
Yeah.
I'll spend 3 power to use We Are Venom.
Yeah, we have Venom. That's 7 dice. Physical.
Ow.
Physical, and for every
damage you do, you
I
heal.
1.
Yeah. Basically start heating her brain. Ow.
Ow.
The crit comes another 1.
Yeah, that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 taken.
Dazed.
Dazed. So you heal 5.
We would heal 4 because I've
4.
only got 4.
Oh, right, okay. So you heal 4. Nice.
Does that count as Venom's activation?
No.
Nope.
That was Sin's activation.
Yep.
She's now dazed. So it goes across to Rhino or Venom to go.
Well, I still. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to activate.
No, she's
Partners in
dazed.
Crime now because she's dazed. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It does go over.
So Venom has moved across, flipped that origin bomb, and for his second action, he's just shook the incinerate, and it goes to Crossbones and Mysterio.
I'm gonna activate Crossbones.
Crossbones it is. So Crossbones has overpowered, and now he is going to.
Well, he's overpowering it to Venom.
Yeah.
So 5 dice, physical. There we
Okay,
go.
that's
There's
better.
the good dice.
So 5. So red defense.
Oh,
So
2 crits.
2 crits.
Got
2
2
extra.
on
Yeah.
defending still.
4.
So 4. So you take 1. You gain a power.
I gain a power. You're bigger than size 2, so I can't throw you. But I do get to place myself within one of you. And then I'm gonna hit you with a normal strike.
So red again. So that's 1. Just 1.
So it'll be 3.
So you take 2.
We'll have 4 in there. So
Oh
it'll be
yeah, sorry,
3.
take 3. So 3 damage and 3 power. And you are a different turn now, so you can so many snacks again.
So physical.
Yes.
Yep, he doesn't have the power for
2, I guess.
that's 4.
2 to 4. So I take 2, which I can spend a power to reduce by 1.
And I think you get does he get bleed from a wild?
Yes.
Yeah.
And bleed. Okay.
Just gets bleed normally.
So I take 1 damage.
At the end of your turn, yeah.
Well, no, I take 1 damage from that.
Oh right, yeah, and then you'll take 1 from bleed
And I
at the
take
end of
1
your
from
turn.
bleed, which I'll spend power to ignore.
Okay.
And then I'll also spend power to attempt to flip. that.
Okay, so you need 2 successes this time.
Yeah, which is not great with crossbones, but...
Gets it.
It's mine again!
Flips it back. Rhino's gonna come and give it a go next. Okay, so tick there for the crossbones. And we've got a Rhino to activate. Rhino is throwing the dumpster into Crossbones so he can get through.
Yep. I take... so I succeed at once, I take 2 damage.
Take 2.
I'll spend
Get
power
2
to make
power.
it by 1.
So you get 1 power. So remove the dumpster. That wasn't an action. Did that cost power?
Yeah, it's been spent.
Yep, already took it out.
Then he will.
He's gonna move up and clock him by the looks.
Yeah, gore.
So he moves.
And it's a power to try and take it.
Huh?
It will be
objective
to
thing.
flick it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he moves. Is he goring first?
Yes.
And then he's gonna gore.
I get 1.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 to 1. So I'm currently taking 3. I will spend the power to reduce that by 1 to 2, so I'm not dead.
So he takes 2, so you'll gain 2 power for that. And then you can spend a power to try and flip.
Yes, let's do that.
So you're gonna need
Your energy defense.
your energy
I need
defense,
2.
and you need 2 because you need to
Exceed
exceed the number of healthy enemy characters.
And you're taking a damage.
You take 1 damage, and you don't manage because it's hits, crits, and wilds, so it doesn't flip.
Oh no, crossbow. Oh no, it's okay. I can ignore it. I have power.
I think that might be him, unless you've got a card. I don't know.
Nope.
Okay. Right then, so just Mysterio to go. So Mysterio double moves, and then he's going to
Because I don't get to roll my mystic dice for this. I don't think.
No.
No, because it's not a dodge roll and it's not defense. So 1 dice. It does not flip when I
Take a damage. Oh, that's going to do you!
and it doesn't do me yet,
No, but it will at the end of the
but it will at the end of the turn.
Nice.
Bugger.
There we
Actually,
go.
I'm okay with that. I think.
Yeah, possibly.
I think I'm okay with that.
So that'll be turn. So scores on the doors. How many do you score, Shane? How many cubes do you have?
2 and that, I guess.
Yep. So you score 3 again, taking you to 6,
And I scored 5 again.
taking you to 10. We're going to move up to 3 shortly, but we're going to do a little bit of cleanup, and we'll be back after the power phase. Start of activation. Sin has dropped a demolition charge there, so in the cleanup
I'm gonna
phase.
keep that active for now until it goes off.
Yeah, it's going to do bad things.
Boom.
Venom is activated, and he is We Are Venom on Crossbones.
And that is not good.
No, just 2.
I get 3.
So, nothing. He's just going to hit him. Normal hit.
That's better.
Much better.
I've only got 1 on the defense, so I think he's going down no matter what.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you're going to get 1 power from that.
Yep.
Then you're going to drop a cube.
And you can basically...
Within reach of Venom on the...
Yeah. Well, just pop it anywhere, and then if you
Yeah.
want to pick it up,
You'll
spend
just
it
pick
now.
it up straight away.
Just
with
spend
a
it
power.
now then.
Unless you want to pick it up with Rhino. Which you, in the next activation, but you probably want to pick it up with Venom.
Pick it up now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And spend a power to try and...
Flip.
Yep.
So you only need 1 success.
And
Rolling
it's
2
your
dice.
Yep. It flips.
It's yours.
I think Sin's gonna make it personal, probably.
So you get your tick on Venom, and then we're going to go to the bad guys. The other bad guys. The more bad guys.
Annoyingly, I'm quite close, so I need this to take Venom out.
So, Sin has activated and is illicit tech in Venom.
Yep.
It's energy, it's brutal.
Oh, it's brutal. Oh, it's brutal. 6.
So he's going to take 5. How much has he got left? 3.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll take 3, gain 3 power.
Well, I'll gain 1. Oh no, I do gain 3 power actually because it is equal to plus 1.
Do you gain as well, do you?
Yeah. It's illicit tech.
Mm. And then he's
I
going to
gain equal to damage, yeah, so I gain 3
He's
plus
going
1.
to daze, so you'll give that cube to Eric.
Sin will pick it up immediately. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sin is then going to spend 2 power to hit and run. And then is then going to spend 4 power to use Make It Personal on Rhino. For 6 dice.
Right, so this is
And it's
red.
physical.
So Rhino's red defense.
Yep. Right, come on. I need a wild and a crit to do it again.
Nice. You get it.
Yes. So that's 5.
Blocks 2.
So 3.
He reduces it by 1, so 2.
So I gain 2.
That's Odin the health he has.
Is that him done as well?
Well, it's Odin 7, he has 7.
Yeah, so he'll take 2 damage and gain 2 power.
Oh.
And he'll daze. Sin has just
Aw.
taken out the brutes.
I didn't get to twist it.
But you did get to move.
Assume you're picking the cube up.
Oh yeah, he's got another one. Yes, I'll pick up that cube too. Thank you.
It's a bad egg. Stick
Bloody
another
hell.
days out. But think about how much power they're going to have when they wake up. And that bomb's going to do nothing because everybody's dazed around it.
Yeah, I can't get close enough to flip it.
No. Well, you could have. You could have gone onto the bin.
Oh yeah. But then I'd be giving. No, no, I could survive. I would survive it between the 2 cubes and the 2 from the bomb. No, it's not going to. No, I think
There's a goblin still to activate.
there is also a goblin still to activate. So no, discretion is the better part of valor here.
Okay, so Sin's going to get a tick.
Yep.
And we've got a goblin and a juggernaut. So the juggernaut has picked up an objective, and then he has moved, gained 2 power. But before he gets to attack, tricks and traps have been activated by Mysterio. What does he need to roll?
So I roll 4 dice. I need crits and wilds, and deal a damage for each. And if I deal at least 1 damage, I get to advance sharp.
Okay.
So I get 3.
3.
3 damage.
3
onto the
damage.
Juggernaut.
So you take 3 damage and get 3 power. And he gets to move short.
Bye-bye.
Run away, piggy. So you can pick this and throw that. Yeah, I was just thinking if you were within range of the truck, that'd do more damage. Okay, so that's 4. And are you going to spend the 2?
Doesn't work.
Oh,
That's
it
only
don't
on
work on
attack.
dodge anyway, does
Doesn't
it?
work on dodge. So I get.
Is that your physical defense?
It's my mystic defense on Mysterio.
All right, can he not spend the 2 power?
No,
All right, okay.
that's only when defending.
So you
Against
block
attack.
1.
So I only block 1.
So you take 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only when I'm targeted with an attack.
Ah, I got you.
That, so yeah, I take 3. More power for Mysterio, yeah.
Does that count as an action? It just says active.
No.
So
So he has unstoppable moment. Was it? No, nothing stops the Juggernaut and pushed forward short. Did a damage. Now he's hitting him. Oh my crikey!
I block 1.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 6. Yeah. He did well though.
Mysterio's done a job.
Yeah.
How much damage did you deal? Like 6?
1.
1. No, how much was it in total that he had left?
1.
Just 1. So you get 1 power.
So
you
he
get
was
1
just
power.
on days. How did he come back with 1 health?
Well,
You threw a building.
you threw a
into
building
him,
at him.
and then you went into him with a push.
Yeah. So yeah, you get 1 power for taking out Mysterio.
It didn't have much left.
I didn't have much left.
And do you have
Mysterio
to,
has less health when he flips as well.
do you have anything? You don't have anything to
I
drop.
don't have anything to drop.
No. Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with this. Ultron.
So he has activated Red Skull, who has teleported Ultron. The lamppost has been blown up. Well, the traffic light.
He's fine.
He's fine. That goes. Yeah, because his defense is 4, is it? Physical. Yeah. Oh well, it was a start.
Red Skull will then Cosmic Blast Green Goblin.
Okay.
So this is energy into the Goblin.
For 3. Ah.
No.
No. Denied.
He's going to do it again.
Let's do it again. Better.
There we go. And I get a wild. Yes. So I get 5.
So you're only blocking 1. So you're going to
4.
take 4. How much have you got left? 4.
5.
I think that's going to be him, because that's 2 actions.
Okay, so let's see if Goblin can take out either an Ultron or a Red Skull.
What's physical?
Either or. What's your lowest defense, physical or the other one?
Energy.
Let's
Is
go
3.
for energy.
Okay.
Pumpkin bombs. 2.
2.
You did get a
Wild.
though, so
Bleed, poison, or incinerate on Cube Man.
probably best incinerating him.
Yeah.
Okay, he's trying to flip the center. No.
Yeah, you can't try and flip that again, can you?
No, you can only interact with each objective once.
Just normal hit him.
Okay.
Normal hit.
So energy again,
Energy
-1.
again.
I get 1.
4. You take 3.
Take 3. Still there.
So you'll get 3 power. So Ultron is activating, and he thinks that he can take out a Juggernaut. So let me have a quick look at some of this.
Hang on, before I do that though, size 4 or less within 3. Yes!
Uh-oh.
I'm throwing the garbage truck! And throw it medium. Oh yes. I'm throwing the garbage truck.
Nice. How much does that cost?
3 power.
Oofed.
So
you
it's
need
a
your
physical dodge
defense.
for 5 damage.
That's 4. You can reduce it by 1.
3.
Because you've got... So roll another crit in. So you block 3. You can reduce it by 1 for a power, so you'll take 1 damage and 1 power. Okay.
Alright, that's still better than nothing.
It is.
I should have energy blasted him first. Oh well, let him learn.
Was that an action to throw or no?
Nope.
Good. Right, let's see it.
Energy blast! So this is on energy.
4.
4, that'll do. And you're going to be set on fire.
Nice. Blocks 1.
So that'll be
So
3.
3. And you can reduce it by 1 to take 2.
2 power then. And you're incinerated. For Metallic Fury, I'll gain an extra 1 for affiliation. And this is going to be, I get to choose if it's physical or energy, so it's energy. And 7 dice. That could be better.
Right, you're -1 to your defense, remember, because didn't you set him on fire?
I set him on fire, yeah.
Yes. So 1.
I've done 3.
So that'll be 2.
2.
You can reduce it by 1 for a power. So you take 1. You will still, yeah, you get another power. There you go.
No wilds.
Ooh,
no
you
bleeding.
didn't kill him. But he's not powered up, to be fair, because he had to keep
Yeah.
reducing the damage.
So I'll spend 1 power to try and flip the objective.
Okay.
No.
Nope. Oh no, you got a hit.
I got 1 hit, but I need to exceed.
Oh, he's not within
Oh, no,
one.
he's not within 1. Okay, so I do get it.
Yep.
Sweet.
So we've got some points to be done.
Yes.
How many cubes do you have? Juggernaut's got 2. And you have
Point
one
over there.
thing for 3, taking you up to 9.
I've got
And
3 cubes and 2, so I'll get another 5.
so up to 15. Marching in to turn 4. Oh no, Moon Knight, get up. Right, here we go. This is going to be probably the last turn. Let's see what happens. Juggernaut's activated. He's moved, and then he's putting his 10 dice spender because he's moved. He gets the pluses. So 3 crits in.
Nope, I'm not getting any defensive bonuses.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
To 1.
to 1. So I take 4.
Well, I take 3 and then I'm dazed.
Okay. So there you go. And you will spend 2 to pick up the cubes, and then spend your last power to try and flip.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Energy defense.
Yeah.
You just need 1.
Yeah,
So
gets
1
okay.
and a damage.
Yeah. There you go.
And it flips.
Oof. Good activation. Well done, Juggernaut.
Right.
Sin is hitting and running and shooting Rhino.
No.
Nothing.
I gain a power. And I do it again.
Why do you do it again?
Rapid fire.
Alright, you don't even need a hit.
I don't even need a hit for it.
That's pretty good.
So 3 this time. Gain a power for it.
So you can reduce it by 1, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
2.
2, and you'll gain 2 power.
And I think she's just going to move again, but stay within 4 of Rumlow. So she will get there. And then she will chain activate into Rumlow.
Nice. So,
3 to the
trick or treat on the taxi.
She takes 3. She's still there.
Yep. Move the taxi. Jola taxi and all that. There we go. I do like trick or treat. Okay, so Romlo goes. So Crossbones has flipped the objective, and now he's going to overpower into the Goblin. It's a bad egg.
So it's 5. 5 red. 3.
3. Nope. He's gonna daze, isn't he? He's only got 1 left, hasn't he?
So I didn't get any throws, which is pretty much ideal since I didn't want that. So he'll get there. And I'll spend a power to pick up the cube. But I am going to move to be within range 2 of Sin.
Okay.
Yep. And then, yes, perfect.
He's done. So we have got a Venom and a Rhino have to take out Sin and Crossbones for the game, basically.
Sin has 2 health, Crossbones has 1.
Nice. So Rhino flipped it, then he's moved forward, and then he's going to do a...
So who's he targeting with the gore?
Sin, I would say.
Yep.
Yep. No, you're not.
Oh, what's
You're
he
targeting
doing?
Crossbones.
There you go. So you can still place him.
Sacrifice.
You place afterwards, do you?
Yes. It's after the attack is resolved. Because it'll be exactly like Overpower.
Okay, so how much power does Crossbones have now? None.
None.
Okay.
5 going.
It's simply because he's got 1 cube and Sin has 2.
Alright.
It's a loss I'm more willing to accept.
3.
Ooh. 3.
Blocks 3. See. Oh, you can make him re-roll 1 for a power.
That won't really matter which.
There
Yep,
you go.
2.
Stops it.
Takes
I'll
1.
Take him.
Takes him out.
So he's placed there. He's picked up
Bones
a
is
cube.
dazed.
Are you going to throw the car into Sin?
Yes.
Nice.
She's got
Three powers.
nothing to help with this. Nope.
So that'll be 3.
Yep.
Looking at red dice to dodge.
Yep. Nope, she hasn't. We got 1. That's enough to take her out.
Okay. So you can put those where you will.
Yeah.
Right, so that's Rhino done. And we're going into
Red Skull.
Red Skull before Venom gets to do his thing.
But anyway, Cosmic Blast.
Cosmic Blast.
But yeah. So we get just 2. Not ideal anymore with the wild.
Nothing.
Nothing. So you can reduce it by 1. And then you'll be taking 1.
Right.
When you get a power.
4 power. Unleash the cube.
Here it comes.
Same defense.
The big finale.
Come on. 4.
4.
Blocks.
2 reduces it by 1, so takes 1
Bugger.
And then get a power.
and gets a power.
I can't teleport myself to be close enough to any objectives. Bugger.
What do I need? Hits, crits,
Hits,
and
crits,
wilds.
and wilds. He's double moved. He's just going for the game. It's all on this.
You get it?
He gets it. So that flips, and an absolute shocking boom. Max points of 8, taking it to 17. That was a crazy play. Good game. Cinematic. Lots of things got thrown.
Lots of help was given, to be fair.
Yeah, we've not played for a long time.
Yeah,
So
I
apologies
know I
if we
got
get
a lot
anything
wrong
wrong. Yeah, apologies if we got out wrong. Relearning the system a bit. It's always good for an evening chucking dice and pushing superheroes or supervillains around if it's these 2. No heroes on the board. Except for,
What do you mean? Red Skull's right there.
well, Lethal Protector, I suppose
Villains
he's a hero.
and heroes are just a matter of interpretation.
It's perspective.
It's all perspective. Anyway, thank you very much. It was a very close one, but
17 points to 16, does it?
no, just
It's 17, 16.
17, 15.
Oh, 15 even, yeah.
That's us. Thank you very much.